Today we're making carne asada fries because I was craving them so bad. I'm starting by marinating some skirt steak, or you can use flank steak, but skirt is better in my opinion. For seasonings, I'm using salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and cumin. I also added some olive oil and then the juice of a lime. And if I had a beer and orange juice, I would add those two things as well, but I didn't. So those things are not crucial, but it definitely makes the marinade better. I'm also slicing up an onion, adding the onion slices, and then I'm adding the limes to the meat as well. This is why you have to make sure you wash your lime. Some cilantro, and then I cover it with saran wrap, put it in the fridge for a few hours, and then take it out when I'm ready to cook it. And to cook it, I just put some oil over a skillet over high heat because I want a nice char. You can cook it all the way, but we like it medium. And then I chop it into tiny little pieces. Now to make the french fries, my friend brought me these potatoes from her potato farm in Canada, and they are the biggest potatoes I've ever seen in my life. So I thought they would be perfect for this dish. I just washed, peeled, and then sliced them into fry shapes. And I'm putting the potato slices into ice cold water, 1, to get some of the starch off, and 2, to keep them from browning, since I had a lot of cutting to do. Then I strain them before dropping them into my pot of oil that I've been warming up for a long time now. I let them cook for a few minutes until they get crispy. I bring them out onto a bowl lined with a napkin, add a little salt, and now we're going to move on to the other toppings. Here I'm just making a simple pico, which is dicing up tomato, 1 jalapeno, some onion, cilantro, and then you can add lime juice and salt and pepper. Now I like to do this before I make my guac because it makes my guac a lot easier to make. So moving on to the guac, I open my avocados, put them into the molcajete, mash them up first before you add any other vegetables because you don't want the vegetables to be mashed. Then I just add in some salt, pepper, and my pico de gallo, and the guac is done. Now for the best part, we add some fries to our plate, add some cheese, then your carne asada, your guac, your pico de gallo, some sour cream, and I made a salsa on the side, so I added that, and also some chili oil just to make it a little bit more spicy. This was so much work, but so worth it.